Hi, this is Quinn with Impeccabilities, and today I'm going to show you how to create a production file for a laser water bottle. So this was the proof that we sent the customer with all of the different variants that are going on the different water bottles, as well as the placement over here. In our template, we've got a place to create a production file here, but for this one, because I have so many different variants, I'm going to actually create a new file for exporting it. When working with laser, you don't want anything off of your template, so I would have to continue deleting all of these items and then bringing them back in. So it's easier to work in a separate one if you've got lots of files that you're working with. So for starters, looking at this placement, we've placed this one center here on the water bottle. Our standard for most is to do it 1/3 down from the top, but because this one is so large, it looked better centered. So when we move into our file over here, the artboard, the width of it is going to be the height of the water bottle up to this line here, and then the height is going to be the circumference of the water bottle. So I'm going to take my art and I'm going to turn it sideways. So the right side over here is going to be the top, and then the left is the bottom. So I'm going to center this, and I'm going to put it vertically aligned at the bottom. And I'm going to hit the up arrow key twice on my keyboard just to bump that up from the edge so that nothing gets clipped off for being right at the edge. Then with my artboard, I'm going to set a reference point of the bottom, and I'm going to add half of the width of the art, which is now the height because it's sideways. So when I click on it, I can see that it's 2.75 inches tall, so I'm going to add 1.375 to the height. So plus 1.375. And then from here, I'm also going to move this 1/2 inch towards the top of the water bottle to allow for an offset, because it does have this silver here at the bottom, just so it looks more centered once it gets on the bottle. So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to take my Y, or my X, and I'm going to do plus 0.5, and that'll just bump it up to the top. And then you're ready to name your file and save it for export.